Okay, welcome to Socrative lesson. So here we see the teacher login, the student login. This is the main screen. And this is Socrative.com. Engages the class. Exactly what it says here. It's a student response system that empowers teachers to engage their classroom, the students, using their devices, whatever their device is that they have. So let's go ahead and log in. The cool thing here is, as a teacher login, once you sign up, I just log in with the teacher. The students don't have to have an account. So that's pretty cool. So I'll go ahead and put my password in. Alright, so here we are at the Socrative screen where you see everything. You see room number of students in your room, which won't be active until we actually get this running. We won't actually get to see that today. You have different types of questions, the single question activities where you will present a question orally. You can write it on the board if you wish, and the students will answer a multiple choice or true false short answer. It's a quick, efficient way to get uh, a real time evaluation of what's going on in your classroom. If you want to have a quiz based activity where you actually bring in a quiz, import it, you can run a pre-made quiz. You can run it. It will actually grade it for you and send you an email. Very cool. The exit ticket is something I think all of us can use, and that is takes the pulse of the class at the end of the class, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. And then, of course, the space race is a fun little game that you can do in groups. You can uh, just do individually, and to try to get a little inject a little fun into the classroom. So let's start with the room number. You notice mine is 245 WCA. That's where English comes alive. 245 where English comes alive. So you're gonna want to change that to make it fit your classroom. And so you're gonna go to my profile, and it says my room number right here. You're gonna change your room number. They give you a long, long, long list, a long number as your identity. You know how to get rid of that. Just make it easy for yourself. So here we go. Multiple choice. If you take the multiple choice question, again, it's ask a question orally, and then they answer via their phone. And when they log into their student account and they punch in 245 WECA, it automatically comes up to this session. And where it says 00 here, there'll be the number of students that are actually in the class. So if I have 10 students, the number 10 should show up on the right side, and then on this side, when as they finish complete the quiz, the number come up. So when I know it's all done, 10 and 10, I know that the activity is ended. So I hit the end activity. Same thing with the true and false. Okay, same setup, very simple. The short answer, now the multiple choice and the true false for me are good checks. Maybe for reading quizzes, reading checks from the night before, or some information that you've given in class the day before. A good quick check. The short answer is a little bit more comprehensive, and what I use for that is my thesis statement or a body paragraph, and I get the kids in groups of three, four, whatever it is, and then they'll have to respond which answer is the best. So now I can do a single student response, unlimited student response, or anonymous, require a student name. Typically, I go with one student, single response, and anonymous. I don't want anybody to know. So once I start this activity, it comes up. Okay. There's many groups. If there's 7 groups, there'll be 7 numbers here, and they'll stop posting. And once I get the responses, because they're anonymous, I now can vote on the responses. Of course, I have to have more than one response. So I'll end the activity, and then I can email a report, I can download the report, or I can just have no report. The short answer allows me to have something written and everyone can evaluate it. The cool thing about this start quiz is if I want to have a student-paced quiz or a teacher-paced quiz, normally I just have the students go on their own. And I select the quiz I've already made. Okay, Macbeth. Okay, and I hit go. When they're done, I get a report that tells me whether or not they've done, how well they've done. Now, the managed quizzes is really cool. If you want to import a quiz, I suggest that you go import quiz from Excel. And then you save this template to your desktop and you use it. It is significantly easier. You can import by choosing a file, importing whatever it is, okay, and then bring it back. And once you do that, you have everything there, then you can use the start quiz and go for it. The exit ticket, as I said before, is I like to click on this here. It gives you a chance to understand how well they understand the material, what they learned today, and then you can ask a question on the board. It works extremely well. Again, you're going to get a an exit ticket at the end, mailed to you, or you can save it as a PDF file if you wish. Here we go, same thing. Speed Race, as I mentioned earlier, is just a goofy little game. If you pick a quiz, Macbeth, the number of teams, so you have four, auto assign colors, hit next, and you get the space game. And, maybe for Jeopardy or something like that, if you want to do a game of sort for a review. Again, you get a report if you like. So that's what we're looking at here. This is a brief overview of a tool that you can use in class every day, and it takes minimal effort on a teacher's part. Thank you, and have a great day.